team's pitcher. Milanese?
Milanese?
Milanese.
Milanese. Yeah, Ali Milanese.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Check the sticker.
Rob gonna signal us or what?
There we go.
I'm sure he will.
Well, if he doesn't do it now.
Guys ready in 3, 2,
Put your mic
and 1.
And we are live here at Central School. Joining me is Charlie McGraw. I'm Eddie Cam, and we are watching the Mamaroneck Tigers take the Pelham Pelicans in a game of softball here at Central. It's 50 degrees, very gray in the sky. And pitching for the Tigers is Abby Tucker. The first pitch to the shortstop, Kate Prisco, is coming up. It's a strike.
Slow fastball. It's 50 degrees on May 8th. Worth emphasizing.
And a bunt attempt, but it is foul, 0-2. Tucker set for the wind. The pitch. And it's a little bloop, foul, still 0-2. Here's the pitch. Ball 1-2.
Good at bat to start the game by Katie Prisco.
And ball in the dirt, 2-2. Umpire down the first base line, and another umpire right behind the plate. The pitch from Tucker. All 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2. Softball, the pitch count doesn't really matter because of the motion. It's not like baseball, but.
Struck him out. Struck her out. Excuse me.
That could have been a ball, too.
Up now, the pitcher for the Pelicans, Ali Milanese, number 13. So one strikeout for Abby Tucker. Here's Milanese.
One batter faced.
And it's foul. 1-1.
Good hustle, VA.
There's a fly ball, right past the goal, and it's caught by the shortstop. What a play! The shortstop made that play look pretty easy. That is from Callie Shapiro.
Shapiro said it's up, and looked at Jacob. She looked at Jacob. Jacob didn't move and didn't see it. So Shapiro had to dive for it and make the great catch.
Go a long way to get that one, yeah.
Right, but the hesitation by Jacob threw her off, and when Jacob hesitated to get it, Shapiro realized she had to go, and all she could do was dive for it and just make a great catch.
That's right.
It's still considered a great catch, even though they hesitated and the miscommunication made it a great catch. It's still a great catch.
For sure. And Tucker just threw ball 1 to.
Right in front of us, too.
Yep. Ball 1 to. That was ball 2 to Emma Nordstrom, third baseman for the Pelicans. Here's the pitch. Popped up and out of play. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
1-2-3 inning would be huge here for Abby Tucker.
That's right.
especially after that long first at bat.
Swing
Wow.
and dead ball. Yep. And a call right away from the left fielder who
It
saw.
was Kaylee Shapiro, the shortstop, who called it.
Oh, my apologies.
Yeah, definitely.
But we saw it up here too. It hit the trees. It
Hit the
the
tree, and then it
branches.
was caught by Jacob.
By Jacob. That's
It would
right.
have been foul anyway.
That's right. Here's the
That-
pitch.
That tree isn't foul play. Of course, a couple of years ago, that tree used to be in fair territory, but now it's in foul. And Jacob caught it off the tree, but it was not. It was foul.
That's right.
Just a
Tucker's
foul
been
ball.
Yes, for sure. Here's the pitch from Tucker. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. To the cut. The left fielder, Michelle Reynoso, picked that one up.
A good play by Reynoso. That could have been could have got by her.
Yeah,
but
it was
she
hit pretty
quickly
hard.
got to it. The leadoff hitter, Reynoso, quickly made the play, and it's just a man on first with 2 outs. Catcher Jules O'Connor up for Pelham. Emma Nordstrom with that nice. That was a rip.
Nice line drive from the
Like to see the
Freeholder.
exit velocity on that one. Seth Rothman.
popped up foul out of play into the
Of course,
trees.
Seth Rothman, the former LMC community sports producer who had the job before Rob, does basically that's all he does at Yes Network is tweet. Well, he does other things besides that, but he tweets the exit velocity during the Yankee games. That's one of his big roles.
Pitch upstairs.
1-1. Right, here we go, Evans.
Love how these guys, though, they love to say like the exit velocity on like outs,
That's right.
like it matters.
There's a fly ball up to the second baseman. Second baseman Grace Otterino put that one away, and that is the end of the inning. 1 hit, no runs, 1 man left, and we go to the bottom of the first here at LMC Media.
My name is Sean. I'm a regular volunteer here.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm a volunteer. Today is my very first day. I've only been here about an hour.
LMC just provides a lot of opportunities for volunteers.
This was the first opportunity I've ever had to be like in a professional news setting.
I've learned on camera, I learned post-production, I've learned everything that I could possibly learn about the world of TV and production in general.
Everybody is extremely outgoing and very helpful. I think everyone seems to have a good time when they're making the show or behind the scenes, so it's a very friendly, like positive environment.
Every time I would come in, it would just be a whole new experience. And just all the people were just
Okay.
Remember?
I don't. I do now.
That's okay. It's fine. No, it's that she's not hitting.
Not hitting.
Yeah, not hitting.
All right.
He'll let us
That's
know.
fine since if you wanted to. That's fine. Since you don't do a lot of games, I don't.
All right.
But I'll take over in the third. Right?
That's exactly it.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see
Then
that.
you'll do the end.
Then
You'll
I'll
still
do
be in there. Yeah. You just stand by.
And we're back here on LMC Media. Pitching for the Pelicans will be Ali Melanese. And up for the Tigers is Michelle Reynoso.
Milanese hit the ball that was caught on the run by Shapiro after she thought Jacob was going to get it. Honestly, that ball was over Jacob's head because she was a little shallow.
That's right.
So she had the best angle on, but she kind of looked at her, hesitated, and then she had to dive for it and make the nice play. But that's the pitcher, Milanese, who hit that.
1-0. Now to Reynoso. There's a strike. 1-1.
Both pitchers working nice and quick, which is good when it's nice and cold.
Let's go, Michelle. Lead us off 1-0.
Although as soon as I said that, now she's taking her time. It's just the first batter, but it seems like both pitchers are a little, don't throw as hard, but they, hitting their spots and the off-speed stuff.
That's right.
Definitely. Oh my God! Look how hard her windup is, and she
3-1.
almost
It's
like a slow pitch,
right. Deception and changing speeds.
which makes it hard to hit far. So
That's
I
right.
think our car should be safe in the outfield. in case our cameraman Sean can make a diving catch before them.
3-2 now. To Reynoso.
Or Rob can jump out of the truck. It's Reynoso, McKinney, the catcher, then Kaylee Shapiro. 2 up for Mamaroneck to lead off the bottom of the first.
Foul ball. Still 3-2.
Good job after she was way out in front.
Michelle, come on now. That barrel up.
Also made a nice play to keep the runner at first
That's right.
on that single by Emma Nordstrom, the only base runner for Pelham.
It was hit hard.
First inning, Tucker had the 2 pop-ups and a strikeout.
And Milanese is asking for the signs again, and here's the 3-2. Foul ball. We got another ball on the field.
Yeah, there's quite a dog here.
Michelle, let's go now.
Here's the pitch. Upstairs. All right, well, the Tigers now have a runner on first in Reynoso, and coming up to the batter's box is Virginia McKinney, the catcher.
You would think it would be easier to run on with the slow pitches.
But the windup, it's a little bit slow right now.
You just have to stay until it's released. So she could steal second and third, especially with that speed we saw her on that play in left. I think she's definitely.
Reynoso goes. Bunt shown. Throw to second.
Ooh.
Safe. And Reynoso
Just
with a
safe.
stolen base.
A good throw would have had her.
That's correct.
The high throw didn't high throw threw her off.
Right on the first pitch, just ran.
Don't run into an out over here. Wait for the throw. Outfield, get faster here.
Then she just came up. She just came up lefty because she was going to bunt lefty.
Wow.
But she hits
is,
righty.
That was.
You saw that?
I did see that. I was just about to make a comment about that. So it appears that McKinney
Yeah, I'm not seeing things.
showed bunt from the left-handed side.
And then pulled it back. I don't
pulled it
think she
back.
had any intent to bunt.
That's right. That was strictly there for
And
the
the
stolen base.
girl stole second when she did that.
Interesting
that was
move.
Reynoso. Is that
Here's
a
the pitch.
thing? Or?
Upstairs.
Yeah, because I was thinking she's the catcher. She throws righty.
Yeah.
So
I haven't seen that.
And she came up lefty, which see a couple of those now in high school, but that was weird.
Runner on second for the Tigers.
Virginia McKinney, the catcher.
The pitch. Line drive. It is. Base hit. It gets by the left fielder. And coming home is Reynoso. The batter, McKinney, goes to second. Safe. What appeared to happen right there was the left fielder, Eliana Kaufman, dove for the ball. It went by her. Regardless, I believe that would be scored a double because that would have been a heck of a play. And McKinney has a double. And the Tigers now have a 1-run lead.
Definitely RBI double because the left fielder had a dive for it, although she did get a slow break to it. If she had gotten a normal break to it, she might not have had a dive, and then it would have been an error.
That's
but
right.
because she dove for it, and she almost caught that, it just went under her
It
glove.
really did. It was very close. It was a close play, but it was
But
hit
the
really
runner
well.
held up, so if she had played that instead of diving for it, if she played it to a hit, it would be first and third, no outs, because
That's
the
correct.
runner, Reynoso, was like midway between second and third.
Here's the
And
pitch.
then after it got by her, then she
And that is
took off.
popped up out of play. The hitter is Kaylee Shapiro, the shortstop. But Charlie, you're right. If she played that off the wall, I think it would be first and third.
Shout out to Eddie's dad for going and giving us these chairs. These chairs are very cozy. We needed them.
We needed something.
Right on the fence here. And no, Sean, we don't need a desk.
Is the pitch a little bit upstairs to Shapiro.
Ever been so happy to have something Mets related. As a Yankee fan, as Mets chair.
I know.
Although I think
What
it's
a
more fit for a
disgrace.
10-year-old, but I'll take it. But Mamaroneck doing a good job here with their at-bats, working the pitcher.
Ground ball, third base. Third baseman over to first. Caught. And a large lead over there. McKinney took. But the third baseman for the Pelicans, that would be Evan Nordstrom, threw that over to first base for the out.
And one of the players I remember from, well, the last time I did a game, anybody did a game of theirs here on LMC TV. We weren't live, first of all. But second of all, we were, it was 2 years ago because there was no season at all in the spring because of the COVID mess. So and Jacob was one of the star players 2 years ago. So he's here at third, playing third and hitting now.
That's right.
One of the few names, she was a freshman then, so because she's just a junior. But she started and played, I think she batted fifth like 2 years ago.
So Julia Jacob with a 1-0 count right now. The pitch slow, but in there for a strike. Milanese trying to get back on track. Got a runner on third. And already given up a run. The Tigers head early. Pitch upstairs.
Good job not swinging at balls by the Tigers so far.
Milanese sets, and there's a fly ball to right field. It's dropping, and there's at least a base hit. 1 run scores. Jacob goes to second, and the runner scored. McKinney scored. And so that would be a ribby double for Julia Jacob.
A bloop RBI double. Perfect spot.
Perfect spot, and nobody was there. No man's land right there.
And they'll bring up Lily Friedman. 2-0 early lead for Abby Tucker, who will not hit. She'll be DP. Will be Miles. Ariana Miles, she'll bat 8th, but Tucker will just have to focus on her hitting. And as you told me before, but she's a very good piano player and violinist. You know her brother, right?
Very good music player. He's a great musician. Here's the pitch.
Ooh, somebody wanted to hit a home run there.
That's right.
That was Friedman.
But also a hell of a pitcher, too. Saw from the first inning. Throwing strikes, getting out early.
Multi-talented.
Pitch from Lily Friedman, line drive, and that's a base hit right to the center fielder. Center fielder bobbles, and coming home to score is Jacob. Friedman goes back to first. It is a ribby single for the Tigers, and it is now 3-0 Mamaroneck.
That was ripped by Friedman. Although if it was handled cleanly by the center fielder, Jacob may have not scored.
That's
I
right.
guess you still give it an RBI because it was hit so hard.
Yeah, it was hit really hard.
It would have been. There at least would have been a play at the plate. Not sure if they still would have center, but
for sure.
They need an out here. Pelham.
There goes. Oh, just a lead. Well, you're right, Charlie. Milanese is trying to get out of this inning. Already giving up 3 runs.
Just 1 out.
1 out.
That was the cleanup hitter, Shapiro. And that was a productive out because it was a slow ground ball that advanced the runner from
line
second to
drive.
third.
Oh, that's more than a line drive. And that one is gone. That is gone for Sam Rosick, the right fielder. What a shot to center field. And I thought the van wasn't going to be.
That was gone right off the bat.
Yeah, right off the bat.
That. Sam Russick.
Wow.
And the cars got lucky. Just missed it.
There.
Went under the cars.
That was a no doubt about it.
It almost hit Big Sean out there, our cameraman Sean Riley. And that's 5-0.
We'll get the ball. So in a blink of the eye, you got 5-0. 5-0 for the Tigers here in the first. Only 1 out.
What did it almost hit our generator?
And the coach is asking for the ball.
They're going to get it. That was a bomb from Russick, the sophomore. So last time Mamaroneck played, she was an 8th grader. Wasn't on the.
I actually I know Russick's brother. Lewis, also a ball player.
Yeah, he played, right?
Here's the pitch. That's upstairs. Tigers, yeah, you had the line drives, the ribby singles, the ribby doubles, the home run.
That was a moonshot.
What's really been impressive is the plate discipline, which is making good pitches being thrown to these Tiger batters. And there's a line drive caught by the shortstop. So finally, a second out for the Pelicans.
They needed that to batter before. That'll bring up the aforementioned DP, Ariana Miles, hitting for the pitcher. You can hit, anybody for the pitcher.
And that shortstop who made that play was Kate Prisco. Caught it on a line. Wow, what a shot.
It was a moonshot.
That was really to center field, too.
It was right left of it was between the scoreboard and our center field cameraman, Sean Riley. And it was about, I think on a fly, it landed right between, low, but right between those two cars that are between Sean and the scoreboard.
Yeah.
And then it rolled, yeah. But it didn't hit any car, thank
Didn't
God.
hit anything. I think it hit the grass right in between.
The end of the grass.
End of the
It was
grass.
about a good 10 to 15 feet over the fence. You could tell just the height of it.
There's a
It
strike.
went over the scoreboard. If it didn't go over the scoreboard, if the scoreboard wasn't there, that might have hit a windshield.
Yeah.
If the scoreboard wasn't there.
Wow.
Because that went over the scoreboard. That's how much of a moonshot
ground
it
ball
was.
foul.
Which probably slowed it down a little.
And it hurt. It sounded different.
And that's almost deep center. Yeah, it was a moonshot.
It was
That was the first pitch of the at-bat, too. Or the second, maybe. Maybe the
I
second.
think it was the second, but it was really hit hard. And strike three. So the Pelicans finally got out of it, but not before giving up 5 runs to the Tigers. And we'll be right back after this.
I think I did.
The LMC Media Production Van is a fully equipped mobile production unit. This custom-built van has cutting-edge professional video and telecommunications technology, high-definition cameras, and accommodates a full production crew. Interviews and events can be easily live-streamed from remote locations to the LMC cable channels and social media. This mobile unit allows for broadcasting from anywhere in our tri-municipal community and beyond. Sporting events, graduations, concerts, festivals, parades, and more. The LMC Media Production Van is ready to go whenever you need it.
Ready in 3, 2, and 1.
And we're back here at Central School. Tucker's still on the mound for the Tigers, and now with a 5-run lead. The batter is Patty Pfeiffer. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike.
It was their highest velocity yet, it looked like.
Now she has some wiggle room to throw harder because got that 5-run lead. Here's the pitch. Strike 2, right at the gate, 0-2.
Patty Pfeiffer's up for Pelham, second baseman, the 5-hitter.
And the 0-2. Ground ball, third base. Third baseman Jacob to the first baseman, and that's one away.
Softly hit ball. Jacob easily had.
And now the number 6 hitter for the Pelham Pelicans, Eliana Kaufman, left fielder. Left-handed. Here's the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1. Just throwing strikes this inning.
She started off the game throwing strikes after.
Here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit. the center fielder. So Kaufman on first now.
I think Savaris. Yeah, Savaris is up.
Savaris.
Alyssa Savaris, the right fielder.
Here's the right fielder. One out. Here's the pitch. When the bluffs, throw to first. Safe. Ooh, good throw from McKinney.
Good idea, but it's a little risky. I mean,
Yeah, if I'm the Pelicans, I want runners on base. I don't know if I'm running a second right now. Don't want to risk it. Upstairs, 2-0.
it's 2 pitches, but missed almost in the identical spot.
Well, I wonder if McKinney was, or if Tucker rather, was pitching to keep an eye on the runner at first. 3-0. And now she's behind 3-0.
McKinney, the catcher.
Here's the pitch. And there's a strike. Here's the pitch. And there's a strike. So right there from 3-0 to 3-2. And now Tucker has going to be throwing a full count to Savaris. Runner on first, 1 out.
Good comeback in the at-bat, 3-0 to full count.
Swung on and missed. Strikeout for Abby Tucker. And there's 2 outs now. Really good pitch right there.
Second strikeout of the game.
And
great comeback from
really
Abby
a
Tucker.
great comeback from Tucker. Well, here's Caitlin Shee. Here's the pitch. The bunt shown, out of play.
With 2 outs.
Now a strike. That was very interesting. First baseman.
Wind picked up just now.
Pitcher throw to first. Safe.
Boy, McKinney is throw happy over there. Just come sort of close. That is a risky play, even with the second baseman backing up.
Well, it shows the confidence of McKinney in her arm. Here's the pitch.
Why is she
bunt
bunting?
hits her. It hit her.
I thought
it hit her.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Called it. Coach called it. Other coach called it.
Okay.
I didn't see the field
Full
on
out
the
of the
ball.
box.
Why is she bunting with two outs? Now there's 2 strikes still. Figured the lefty's going to beat it out, but you want to bunt for a hit there because there's 2 outs.
I think the idea is make contact.
Is the 8 hitter? She's got to swing
It's
outside.
low. I don't think the bunt will happen again, but I think the idea was let's just put it in play.
Yeah, but with 2 outs.
2 outs, it's a risky. Now you can't do it. 1 and 2. 2 outs. Tucker. Swung on and missed. So Tucker, after giving up a hit, now it's 3 strikeouts on the day.
Yep. All swinging.
All swinging, and we're going to go to the bottom half of this second inning, and it's 5-0 Mamaroneck Tigers.
Who? The 9-hitter, I think. McKenna Lynch.
And we're back here. Allie Milanese going to be doing her second inning of work. A little bit of a rough start for Milanese. 5-0 Tigers. And up at the plate is the first baseman for the Tigers, McKenna Lynch. There's the pitch. And there's a strike.
The 9-hitter. Good first pitch from Pelham pitcher Allie Milanese as they want. She needs a 1-2-3 inning here after a 5-run first.
That's right, a little bit low, 1-1.
Notice what she needs is a 1-2-3 inning, or at least a no runs at the very least.
Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Oh, nope, got the swing. That was a breaking ball, came down, swinging. And now 1-2. Here's the pitch. And a little tap into the pitcher. Milanese throws onto first for the out. So 1 away.
So Mamaroneck all but but batted around in the lineup the first inning.
That's right.
Hence why the 9-hitter Lynch grounded out. I mean, came up first. And now back to the top of the order, and Reynoso, who had that good walk, what was it, 0-2, and she worked a walk and stole second and then scored on the double from McKinney.
Here's the pitch. A little low. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul, out of play. We should mention that the Mamaroneck Tigers, the softball team, has a 2-1 record, and the Pelham Pelicans have a 1-3 record heading into this game. The pitch, low. Second time that's happened at bat, as you have Allie Milanese throwing the pitch, missing in the dirt. And Reynoso has been laying off them.
Is that drizzle again? I think so. Right?
Yeah.
When we got here, it was raining decently, and then rained for most of before the game. And
There's a
then
pitch again in the dirt.
Stopped about 10 minutes before, and that was about a half hour ago. And
that's right.
Looks like it's about to start drizzling again.
I saw that, Charlie. I saw that at the 4 o'clock hour. It's got an 80% chance of rain.
Yeah.
Here's the pitch. And ball 4.
So 2 walks from Michelle Reynoso. That's what you want from your leadoff hitter there, Eddie.
Yes, 100%. And as we remember back in the first inning when they scored 5 runs, Reynoso on the first pitch stole second. So anyway, here's Virginia McKinney.
She just stole second, too. It looked like she had it easily, and then the throw was a nice one, but it was just a little high, and they couldn't tag her out. And if they could have, the inning could have been completely different.
And there goes Reynoso again. And the
She's
throw,
out.
Safe.
Wow.
2 for 2 and stolen bases for Michelle Reynoso. That one was much closer than the first time. But
that was a perfect throw by the catcher,
throw.
Jules O'Connor. I thought she was out. I think maybe it was a little outside. I think she had a perfect slide,
really good
hooker slide.
Yep.
That's what you need when you steal a base. You need to have a good slide, and she did.
So look at that, 2 stolen bases, and we're not even in the third. The pitch. Little dribbler to the pitcher, Milanese, and that's a base hit. Milanese couldn't pick up the ball, make the throw to first. And
it's a base hit.
It's a base hit, an infield single.
The ball spun, and she didn't really drop it. It was spinning.
It was spinning.
The backspin, it went about 8 feet.
Yes.
And the backspin, it was an impossible flow for the catcher, Jules O'Connor. She had too far to go, so Milanese was the only one. And honestly, if she had fielded that too and threw to first, she probably would have been safe.
I agree.
Because the pitcher had to run about 40 feet to get it, as it was 8 feet, and the mound is, 50 or whatever.
That's right. Here's the pitch from Milanese, and there's a ground ball. The runner was going, and McKinney, but it's 0-1. Kaylee Shapiro, the shortstop, who made a nice diving play before.
First inning.
Top of the first inning, that's right.
One of the only players not to get on base and score in the first inning. And the first player to make out from Mamaroneck, so she knows she wants to get a hit here.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Throw to third, and it's in the outfield. But
she fell. Fell on the base. When she was going back to third, they threw it over.
And
that would have been an error, but that's not an error.
And you know what? That's what's being a little bit difficult right now.
Because of the rain.
Playing a ball game.
The rain, the bag's a little slick, and she's. But also the way she went back to the bag, she kind of should have turned, and she didn't go back properly, and she kind of went.
Luckily, no injury right there.
As she was stepping on the bag, she fell and she fell on her knees, and that's when Coach Hannon told her not to go, which was a smart play. Second and third, 1 out.
Grab ball, and it's through the third baseman's, and 2 runs are going to score on that. Into left field, throw, and goes to second base. Is Shapiro, so that would be a
RBI double. She hit it hard.
Hit it hard.
That was a really hard play. The third baseman was in.
That's right.
And she ripped it, and it wasn't as under the legs as it first looked. It was a tough play.
That's right.
RBI double.
Now it's 7-0 Mamaroneck.
2 RBI double. And they're up a touchdown. So Reynoso and McKinney. McKinney's 2 for 2 with a stolen base, an RBI, and 2 runs. And Reynoso 2 for 2, 2 stolen bases and 2 walks. 0 for 0, excuse me. 0 for 0 with 2 walks.
That's right, because of the walks.
Yeah, because of the walks.
And here is Julia Jacob, third baseman.
But that's what you want from your first and second hitters.
100%. The offense from the Tigers have been terrific today.
The Yankee game finally started. It was supposed to start at 1, and it just started, or it's after 1. So about a 2-hour delay there.
Here's the pitch. A little low. Oh, strike. So Milanese gets the benefit of the doubt right there. Give a lot of credit to Michelle Reynoso because those stolen bases, aggressive.
Everything you want in a leadoff hitter.
Yeah. 2 stolen bases, perfectly executed. And here's the windup from Milanese, the pitch. It's a ground ball to Milanese. Throw to first, and that will be the second out. Moving to third is Shapiro, and up now is the center fielder for the Tigers, Lily Friedman.
Want to get Friedman out, not only to keep it at 7-0, but on deck is the home run hitting moonshot Sam Rosick. So if Friedman can get on base, you have Rosick looking for her second homer of the game.
Here's the pitch, and that's a strike.
Interesting to see if Pelham, well, they have a couple players. They only have 2 players on their bench, but warming up. Mamaroneck has like 5 players on their bench.
That's right. I saw somebody warming up in the Pelham bullpen before. And there's a shot to center, but it's going to be caught.
Big out.
And that will do it. So, 2 runs for the Tigers, a runner left on third, and it is now 7-0 here in the second inning. And we'll be right back here on LMC Media.
Larchmont Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. Podcasting. Social media. In your schools. Watching your government. With your neighbors. LMC Media. Building community through media.
Did you know you can watch LMC Media on your Roku in full high definition? Go to streaming channels and search for ScreenWeave. Install the Cablecast ScreenWeave channel. Look for the green icon. Open the channel, scroll to LMC Media, and press OK. Your device will remember your selection in the future. From within the app, you can watch all 3 of LMC's channels live. Or check out municipal and school board meetings, varsity sports, and more on demand.
Is Rob calling us in?
No, like of the lineup.
Stand by.
We're by.
let's go. 1-3. Come on, Tigers. Let's go, Tigers.
Ready, 3, 2, and 1.
Back here on LMC Media, I'm Troy McGraw alongside Eddie Cam. It'll be 9-1-2, Allie Prisco, followed by her sister Katie Prisco, and then the pitcher, Allie Milanese for the Pelicans. Still looking to get their first run off of Abby Tucker. She's allowed 2 hits, but left both runners on base. And Eddie, not one of those base runners. They both got singles.
That's right.
But not one of them got past first base.
Yeah, Tucker has been throwing strikes consistently, and very impressive work.
There no walks or hits batter, and the only time it looked like she got out of the first batter of the game, Prisco's sister Katie, she struck her out. So I think it was 2-0 or 3-0. It was close to walking her. Foul ball here by Allie Prisco.
And you wonder, how your attitude changes as a pitcher. When you're in the second inning and you have a 7-0 lead from your offense, you probably are pitching a little bit more confidence. Wouldn't you agree?
Foul ball, just staying alive as Tucker gassed that one up a little for her. So 9-1-2, Allie Prisco followed by Katie Prisco. Oh, that'll be an error because she bobbled it. It was an easy play. So Allie Prisco, a reach, first error of the game. That's one on Julia Jacob. Right, because it was right at her. She had it, she bobbled it, and then she had another chance, but she kind of dropped it, and then she had no chance to throw out.
For sure, but you see Shapiro right away, the shortstop, and there's a bunt.
Foul.
But you saw Shapiro go straight to Jacob and support her after that error, giving her a high five.
That's another good thing about a 7-0 lead. One little error is not going to kill you.
That's right.
Come on, 1-3, let's go, Abby.
And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, Jacob has helped offensively for the Tigers today.
Yeah, she had a double and scored a run in the first inning.
Right.
She also ended she grounded out to the pitcher last inning, but she's 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored.
Tucker, even with a runner on, is working fast and trying to fight through the strike zone right now.
This one grounded to second, and Autorino throws her out. Advancing to second was
Prisco.
Allie Prisco. Well, Katie Prisco hit it. So she's out, and Allie Prisco advances to second, and the first time Pelham has advanced a runner to second. Man on second, and the pitcher trying to help her own cause, Allie Milanese.
And here's an opportunity for somebody who's given up 7 runs in a game to come back and try to help her team offensively for Allie Milanese.
And this one is hit high to center field. Going back and making the catch is the center fielder, Lily Friedman. And a good throw to third.
Great throw by the center fielder.
First step was back, and that's the right way to play it. And Emma Nordstrom will come up, the third baseman. She has one of only 2 hits in the game for Pelham.
Come on, 1-3, let's go, Abby.
And she's the 3-hitter. Ball 1 to the third baseman, Nordstrom.
That's right. There's been a couple of pitches that Tucker, they're balls. They're not strikes, but they're put meticulously near the strike zone.
That one popped up to first, and the first baseman, McKenna Lynch, will make the play to retire the side. So it's a man left, and they reached on the error, so no hits. First no-hit inning for Abby Tucker, and at the end of 2.5, it's 8 7-0 Mamaroneck.
LMC Media's YouTube channel is where you can connect to your community. You can easily find your favorite videos in a playlist or keyword search. Videos are added daily relating to your community, weekly updates, talk shows.
Welcome to another community conversation. I'm Michael Witch for LMC Media.
How-tos, and municipal meetings. Stay connected through video. Check it out and subscribe.
But a lot of companies have started making fruit snacks now, like Arizona. Yeah. What's another one? I know.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports, alongside Eddie Cam, I'm Charlie McGraw. Cameramen are Sean Riley and Fabio Rio. And Rob Moretti is the LMC community sports producer in the truck behind center field, directly in center field. It was about 2.5 spaces over from the home run by this batter, Sam Rosick, who hit the 2-run homer in the first inning. High.
There appears to be a pitching change for Pelham.
Yeah, but who is it? She has her jacket on.
I
don't know. Well, just based off on the fact she's throwing harder, right? The other pitch, well, I don't know. I didn't see the umpire write anything down. Weird that they let her leave her jacket on. Never seen that before.
Here's the pitch.
Especially on May 8th in New York.
Home run hitter up at the plate right now.
She just got up, huh? She just got up, so we won't know. When Milanese was up, did she have a jacket on? I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
See, the umpire would have noted it. I didn't see. Like he would have wrote it in the the lineup.
Oh, so then maybe it's still Milanese.
It was when the coach, a shout out to Coach Keith Maley. He came over and gave us our the lineup. Which some coaches,
great eye.
A lot of the coaches don't do, but some of them do.
That's right. Great eye by Sam Rosick.
What Coach Spedafino always does for Rhinebeck. As ball 4, and walking will be Rosick. He gave her 1 or 2 to hit, but wasn't able to, and she'll take that home run and two-run homer. And she will now have a walk. Ball to Grace Autorino, lined out to shortstop in her first at bat. Younger sister of Sophie Autorino, former star player here on the Mamaroneck softball team. Strike. Ooh, outside, excuse me.
It's starting to drizzle a little bit here.
I thought it was a strike. Now that drizzle's back here, Eddie. Two and out. 2-1 inside. Can like Coach Sue Hannon like that call. Was inside, it looked. Ball 3-1. Mamaroneck has 6 hits with no outs here in the third, but they have 4 walks at the plate. Make it 5.
Once again, the plate discipline from the Mamaroneck Tigers have really been outstanding work.
No outs, you're forced here, freeze on the line, drive, okay? Try to see the ball in the outfield and fly.
It's not like they're swinging at everything, you know what I'm saying? They're working the count, 5 walks as you said, and the results show. They're hitting with runners in scoring position too, and let's see if they could do it again here.
Yeah, they had some clutch hits. As this is the DP, Ariana Miles, the only strikeout victim on Mamaroneck's, for Mamaroneck so far. Good pitch from Milanese. Strike 2.
Well, I have a... Now, let me speak my mind in a second after this pitch.
Ball.
I have an update for you, Charlie. Ali Milanese is not pitching right now for the Pelham Pelicans. As you see right now, number 13, Ali Milanese, is over at second base for the Pelicans. Question still remains.
Foul. Piece of it was...
Maybe Patty Pfeiffer, the second baseman?
Ariana Miles. Oh, you know who it is? Just from listening to the thing, I think that's looking at the roster. I think they said Regan De Natale, number 17.
Okay.
Just from listening to the bench. Strike.
Oh. Oh, wow.
So that was a drop third strike, but she's out because the players are forced. So taking third on, I guess, a wild pitch was Rosick, and taking second was, actually it's a pass ball, she dropped it,
and
was Otterino.
Yeah.
But I guess heads up, Miles struck out, but then because they dropped the third strike, but she didn't have first base the right to do it. But the other players took second and third.
That's right.
And she wasn't able to tag out, the third baseman, because Nordstrom, she didn't realize it. This one's popped up to the pitcher.
Oh,
it'll drop.
Wow.
And
wow.
It'll be a base hit.
Look at that.
It was between the new second baseman, Ali Milanese, and it was over the pitcher, Regan De Natale. So it'll be bases loaded, and that'll be a base hit for McKenna Lynch. And bases will be loaded, and 1 out.
Hey, freeze on the line, guys. Make sure it's through the infield.
And that'll bring up the top of the order, and ball 1 to Reynoso, who has a no contact day, 2 walks, 2 stolen bases, and 2 runs. That's a pop base hit, an infield bloop that stayed between second and the pitching mound. The second baseman was playing too far back. Milanese. Ooh, she hit her. So that'll be a RBI and a hit by pitch. So still a no contact day for Reynoso. And she gets an RBI too. She's good for a leadoff hitter, and coming to score will be Rosick, so she'll have 2 runs. And advancing to third will be Grace Otterino, and McKenna Lynch will move up to second. It'll be 8-0, more than halfway to the mercy rule, which they're up after 4.5 innings by 15 or more. After Pelham hits in the 5th, the game will be over, as your boy Gary Cohen would say. The ball game will be over. The ball game is over.
Hit right here, get a little closer to that mercy rule.
Yeah, and Virginia McKinney, who has she's triple and homer, the 2 hardest things to do away from the cycle. She had a hard RBI double and then a single and a stolen base.
Emma, same way.
Ooh, upstairs.
Outside.
Sorry.
New pitcher Regan De Natale off the bench is struggling with her control.
Higher velocity than Milanese, but
Highest velocity of the two pitchers so far. But
That's right.
Both off speed pitchers. This one popped up. Catcher could have it. Nope, out of play. Over the bench. And it's 1-1. Umpire needs a softball. Umpire needs softballs.
offense today has been all Tigers. 8-0 here in the third with 1 out.
Yeah, exactly. You hear the coach is saying, come on, Regan. It's got to be her. And this one hit to deep between left and center, and it'll roll all the way to the fence, and that could clear the bases. And coming around to score and going to third with the triple will be the catcher, Virginia McKinney. So she clears the bases as McKenna Lynch scores, Grace Otterino scores, and Michelle Reynoso, the speedster, has scored her third run of the day. And it's a bases clearing triple in the gap, the left center field gap, for Virginia McKinney, and she's a home run shy of the cycle now. She beat that throw to third even though it was low. That's 3 RBIs. She's got 4 RBIs too. She had an RBI double when she brought home the leadoff hitter Reynoso in the first. She stole the base and single, and she can score here. She'll have 3 runs, 4 RBIs, stolen base, and she's catching a shutout.
And I mean, that hit was
11
really,
run.
You
11-0.
Ooh.
And they'll come home with it.
Ooh.
And she didn't slide, and she's
Ooh.
out. They tagged her just as she was coming home. She's got to slide there. So that is a fielder's choice. She jinxed her, didn't score that last run. Fielder's choice 6-2 for Kaylee Shapiro, and she'll reach first. If she slides, she's probably safe, right? They just,
I
they
think
just
that
put
if
the
she
tag on her. I think she just mainly because she didn't slide, and also that was a tough play at home, but it looked like she might have been out. I mean, might have been safe. You're supposed to slide.
I was going to say about the McKinney triple is that it was very interesting. She threw the bat out there, kind of got ahead of the ball, but still was able to make really loud contact and hit it into the gap for that triple.
They knew it was going to stay in, but it looked like it had a chance, but it was like about 10 to 15 feet short, and it rolled to the fence. But it was a clear gapper between the center fielder, Allie Prisco, and the left fielder, Eliana Kaufman. Juliana Jacob is up, the third baseman. She's 1 for 2 with an RBI double.
Oh.
And a wild pitch. Ball in the dirt. Kaylee Shapiro. 11-0. I guess it's the third inning, so you can still take those bases, but
Why
a couple
not?
more
Pass
runs,
the
and
baton.
you don't want to take more bases. Running it up. Ball. And a 4-pitch walk to Jake. And they will bat around this inning as Lily Friedman, who flew out to center to end the second inning, will come up. And that'll be the third walk of the inning. And the 4th, 5th, 6th walk of the game. No. 5th walk.
You got to think about how happy they are right now in that Tiger dugout.
5th walk of the game.
Ooh.
Nice play by the shortstop. And a 6-5 to end the inning. So this inning they scored 4 runs on 1 hit, a triple, 2 hits, a walk, and they left 2 on. At the end of 3, it's 11-0 Mamaroneck.
Did you know you can watch LMC Media on your Apple TV in full high definition? Go to the App Store and search for ScreenWeave. Install the Cablecast ScreenWeave channel. Look for the green icon. Open the channel, scroll to LMC Media, and press OK. Your device will remember your selection in the future. From within the app, you can watch all 3 of LMC's channels live. Or check out municipal and school board meetings, varsity sports, and more on demand.
Thank you for watching LMC Varsity Sports. We hope to continue this service of streaming our school's varsity sports matches, but we can only do this with your support. Visit lmcmedia.org/donate and make your contribution today and keep this program going.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Eddie Cam, I'm Charlie McGraw, as it is 11-0 all Tigers here over the Pelham Pelicans in softball at the Central School in Mamaroneck on a rainy, cold, dreary May 8th day. Swung on and missed on that pitch by Abby Tucker. It'll be 4-5-6, Jules O'Connor, Patty Pfeiffer, and Eliana Kaufman. Here in the top of the 4th, and that's a high skied fly ball to Lily Freeman, and she calls it and she makes the catch 1 away.
So Tucker, now in her 4th inning of work, has pitched pretty good in today's game, allowing no runs from the Pelicans and enjoying a continuously growing lead from the Tigers.
That's popped up. The shortstop Shapiro will have to make the play, and
Ooh.
she just gets her
Ooh.
by an eyelash. So that's a nice play by Shapiro, charging on the pop-up, picks it up, and she could only field it cleanly because any bobble, any hesitation, and Pfeiffer would beat that out. Instead, she throws a bullet to first, and Lynch with the stretch and beats her by less than half a step.
And you saw Shapiro back in the 1st with that diving catch, and now a great throw. Defense has been shining brightly at shortstop today for the Tigers.
Base hit by Kaufman. This one popped up, and a
Ooh.
diving play, and she'll try and throw it across, and that'll be a base hit. So a diving play right on cue. Kaylee Shapiro makes a good play again. Thought she had it. It just popped out of her glove, but she had to dive for it, so that's a base hit.
That was a tough play.
Eliana Kaufman will be there, and she had no chance of throwing her out from her. She was face down in the dirt. She was literally like sleeping in the dirt and had no chance to throw her out.
That's right, but it's pretty impressive.
She tried to, and she rolled it, and it reached Lynch, but it way past her.
4th inning, you have an 11-0 lead, and you still see Shapiro out there making the diving plays, showing 100% effort. That's what really impressive.
Right on cue, too. You just said how good her defense
Yeah.
had a couple good plays. Shapiro is a junior. She had the 2 RBI double that she ripped and reached on a fielder's choice last inning and advanced to second on the wild pitch, but it hit her. Hit her. Outfield said going, but it hit her. So that 1st and 2nd with 2 outs.
It's the first little jam for Tucker right now. Yeah, it hit her.
So that was swung on and missed 1st and 2nd. That was Savaris, Alyssa Savaris, the right fielder who got hit by the pitch for Pelham. Kaufman has 2 of the 3 hits now. Pelham actually has a hit in every inning except the 3rd. No 1, 2, 3 innings though for Tucker.
And this is Regan right now hitting. Regan De Natal, who pitched the last half inning, giving up 5 runs.
Swung on and missed by Regan De Natale as she came in for Caitlin Sheehy, the first baseman. So she'll strike out, and at the end of 3.5, it'll be 11-0 heading into the bottom of the 4th here on LMC Varsity Sports.
Do you have a great idea for a YouTube video or a short film, but don't know how to make it happen? LMC Media has what you need.
Our equipment cage is stocked with professional quality cameras, tripods, lighting, sound, cabling, and more. Our 768 square foot studio features a full lighting grid, wraparound green screen, teleprompter, TriCaster, and high-definition cameras.
To reserve equipment, contact us at reserve@lmcmedia.org.
Need technical support for your next meeting or presentation? LMC Media offers full-service meeting management virtually, in real life, or a hybrid of both. Our staff can run your meeting or webinar, set up for in-person audiences to interact, or provide a professional space for you to stream. Contact us for more information at info@lmcmedia.org.
I got it. Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside Eddie Cam, I'm Troy McGraw. You know, I was actually, Pfeiffer's playing center field.
Oh.
And Prisco's playing first. Allie Prisco, the center fielder.
Uh-huh. He's playing first.
Lefty, number 9. A couple of changes from the last inning. And that is a base hit right away off the bat of the home run hitter.
Sam Russick.
Sam Russick. She is 3, actually.
2
for 2 with
a
walk, 2 runs, and 2 RBIs. And a single and a homer. 4 runs here, and Pelham gets shut out next inning, and it's all she wrote.
Come on, 0-2. Come on, Grace. Go 0-2. Come on, Grace.
Grace Otterino up. She's 0 for 1.
Come on now. 1-1.
Here we go, Grace.
Ooh. Tough call.
Ball just missed. Two and 1. A dreary day here at the Central School. Thanks so much for watching here on LMC Varsity Sports, YouTube or on TV. And strike to Otterino, 2-2. Umpire really called that one.
Well, we get a second. Just quickly want to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. It's tomorrow's. And
what was that?
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh,
to
yes,
everybody.
definitely. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all those mothers out there. To all those Hallmark creators who made Mother's Day. It was genius. Ooh, inside Otterino, and the ump gets loud, and it's strike 3, and she's out. That's the first strikeout of the game via the looking variety. As that's now Mamaroneck's 3rd strikeout. We'll have a sub here. As Sunim struck out twice, did Ariana Miles. She'll be replaced by, is that number 11? Sasha Billick. Here in the 4th. But Miles had 2 strikeouts. Otterino, the first strikeout by someone other than her, and the first strikeout looking. Was it the 4th? As Billick comes in here in the 4th, and it took a while to make that change. 1 out. Pelham wants to keep it here. Don't want to get mercy rolled. High. After Billick will be McKenna Lynch.
Ooh.
Billick will have a base hit. Safe.
Wow.
That was a good play by the second baseman.
And really good.
It got past the first baseman, who was playing center. That is Allie Prisco. And Allie Prisco made the play, and she tossed to the former pitcher, Allie Melanese, who came over from second. It was a little high, and Sasha Billick gets a infield single, and it's first and second, 1 out for Mamaroneck with a sub coming.
And really good, running out of the box really hard right there with Sasha Billick, beating that out.
Jordan Siegel. Jordan Siegel will pinch hit for Lynch here in the 4th. Strike taken by Siegel. Outside, 1-1.
Two and one. 1 out here in the 4th. 11-0 Tigers. Runners on first and second.
And taken by the pinch hitter Jordan Siegel. 3-1. 11-0 lead for the Tigers. Coach Hannon emptying her bench. 2 straight substitutions. Ball 4, and she takes the base. And we'll get to see our colleague, Steve Anastas' daughter, pitch hit here. Abby Anastas. So this will be fun. Steve was here. I don't know where he went. Steve, you're missing your daughter's at bat.
Well, this is a good situation right here. Runners.
Base is loaded. Sure he's watching. What's up, Steve? So she'll pinch hit for the red-hot Michelle Reynoso. Well, she had 3 runs scored, a walk, 2 stolen bases, an RBI, and a hit pitch. That's not a no-contact day because she got hit by the pitch.
That's right.
That's contact.
That's right.
Or if she hits a grand slam, she would be Rob's favorite player because we could go home early. Well, if they hold them scoreless in the top of the 5th.
That's right.
Swung on and missed by Abby Anastas. Strike 2.
On deck is Michelle Reynoso.
No, she came up for Reynoso.
Oh, my apologies. So on deck would be Virginia.
Yeah, she
McKenna.
pinch hit for Reynoso.
Okay.
Because Siegel pinch hit
Oh,
for
yes.
Siegel pinch hit for McKenna Lynch. They had 3 pinch hitters in a row. That one just high. Steve's daughter is a junior. One of the shorter players on the team. Listed as an outfielder / pitcher. The other pitcher, the starting pitcher today, her name is Abby too.
That's right.
Abby Tucker. Steve's daughter, Abby Anastas, is listed as the pitcher as well. So bases loaded for Abby Anastas. Sam Rosick on third after a base hit. On second is Sasha Billick on a pinch hit single, and Jordan Siegel pinch walked. Ooh, inside, nearly hit her, and Anastas will be struck out looking, and there's 2 away.
Well, if you're looking for ribbies, here's somebody who has some today.
And McKinney's got 4 already and she's a home run side of the cycle, so she could hit a granny here.
And that would
it'll
just
be a cycle for her.
Storybook right here.
Right. And an automatic play of the week.
That's right.
For it'll go straight to the play of the week on YouTube if she can hit a grand slam. Or I'll have to compile her hits together.
Ooh.
Instead, it'll be a base hit. No, it'll be ground ball at short. And second time we saw that, she'll go the easier way, just like the in the second inning, where the inning ended on a play like that. So it's a 6-5 once again. The inning is over, and first time Mamaroneck has not scored any runs.
That's right.
So after 4 innings, we'll be right back here on LMC Varsity Sports. I think I go.
The LMC Media Production Van is a fully equipped mobile production unit. This custom-built van has cutting-edge professional video and telecommunications technology, high-definition cameras, and accommodates a full production crew. Interviews and events can be easily live-streamed from remote locations to the LMC cable channels and social media. This mobile unit allows for broadcasting from anywhere in our tri-municipal community and beyond. Sporting events, graduations, concerts, festivals, parades, and more. The LMC Media Production Van is ready to go whenever you need it. Larchmont Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. Podcasting. Social media. In your schools. Watching your government. With your neighbors. LMC Media. Building community through media.
Back here on LMC Varsity Sports alongside cameraman Fabio Riso and Sean Riley and LMC Community Sports producer Rob Moretti, who wishes his wife a happy Mother's Day tomorrow. And for our for Eddie Cam, I'm Troy McGraw. Thanks so much for watching here on LMC Varsity Sports. Also like to wish my mom a happy Mother's Day. Eddie already beat me to it and wished his mom before.
Let me get in there too. I wish my mom a happy Mother's Day too.
I'm sure Rob wants to wish his mom a happy Mother's Day as well. So it'll be a 1-1 count. Tucker still dealing.
5th inning of work.
Allie Prisco, who's playing first base now. Field's lefty, but bats righty. That's weird.
Ooh.
That's popping, and good hustle by the center fielder Lily Friedman, as that looked like that was going to drop for a base hit. Instead, it's an FO8, and there's 1 away. Bunt, foul. As Abby Anastas stayed in the game in left field. That one's foul, 0-2.
And you could tell me what you think, Charlie, but I think that Tucker, throughout this game, her velocity has actually gained speed. Started out with a lot of change-ups in the first, second inning. And as we've progressed,
ball.
Higher velocity throughout this game. Throwing more fastballs.
McKenna Lynch re-entered back into first after Jordan Seagull. Grace Arena bobbles it and then makes the play at first for the second out. Bring up Ali Melanese. He's playing second base after pitching. She pitched the first 2 innings?
That's correct.
First 2 innings.
Ooh.
That's a base hit, ripped.
Wow.
Oh, and it gets by Abby Anastas, the left fielder, and she will run after it. So that'll be a base hit and then an E7.
That ball was struck.
It was ripped, but that definitely, I mean, it was right in her glove and it popped out. Had to give it an error, right?
It's a tough play.
Yeah, for Abby Anastas. Sorry, Steve, we gotta. Although we're not the official scorer, but.
And it looks like there's a meeting between the third base coach and
Emma Nordstrom.
Yep.
It's Pelham coach Keith Maley. Doesn't want to get shut out here, and he's telling Nordstrom how to handle the at-bat.
So runner in scoring position for Pelham. Tucker trying to get out of this with her scoreless outing intact.
Ball. Despite the 11-0 lead, look how McKinney pops up. The catcher McKinney pops up, and she's like looking at the runner back, you know, not letting her get any step. Look, right here.
Yeah.
That's dedication. Not changing the way she plays despite the score.
And I think you can make that argument for both teams. Charlie, as you see right now, I don't know if our cameras could show, but the Pelham Pelicans, majority of their lineup and their team are on the railing of the dugout right now, holding on.
2-1. 2 outs right in front of us. I didn't flinch. Eddie was ducking for deer cover, and we're good.
That didn't happen. Nobody saw that.
Fabio got out of the way. I was right here. I was ready for it, but it's almost impossible for us to get hit with the way the fence is. I mean, that was as close as you got.
Oh, and rose.
It was still far.
Rising.
What?
That one was rising, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on, Abby T, let's go, 1-3.
Ooh, nice pitch, just missed.
Really
off
good pitch.
speed. Change up.
I think she's going to do it again.
Full count to Nordstrom, and she rips a single in the gap. And chasing after it will be the center fielder. And Pelham will get on the board. Nice play by the center fielder, Lily Friedman, to get it in. It'll be an RBI double for Emma Nordstrom.
Well, there's the shutout.
She was an inch away from keeping the shutout, but that pitch just missed high.
You know, you saw Tucker throw that breaking ball right before that last pitch that got hit in the gap. It was interesting. I thought she was going to go back to the breaking ball. It was a pretty good pitch. Batter laid off, but
high.
She went with a
1-0
fastball instead, and it wasn't thrown particularly fast, and it was left right in the middle of the plate, and that's why Pelham has a run in this ball game right now.
That's a ground ball to third. Ooh, that looked fair.
Ooh, that looked fair to me too.
Well, good. It's good for Pelham that was foul.
That's right.
Jacob had it.
Still 11-1. Big lead for Tigers. Ooh, good pitch.
Swung on a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. And that'll be a base hit up the middle. And, oh, she had her. Friedman had a chance at it, but she bobbled it, but that's an RBI single. And Pelham has 2 runs now in the inning and in the game. And it's 11-2 Mamaroneck, and the RBI single by the catcher, Jules O'Connor. Patty Pfeiffer will come up. He's playing first base. Whoa. Playing center field now. Ground ball to second. Autorino will make the easy play, and it'll be a 4-3 ground out to end the inning. So we'll head to the bottom of the 5th. No longer a shutout for Abby Tucker. 11-2 lead for the Tigers here on LMC Media.
Larchmont Mamaroneck, this is your media center. Live mobile production van. In-studio recording. Podcasting. Social media. In your schools. Watching your government. With your neighbors. LMC Media, building community through media.
Here on LMC Varsity Sports. I'm Troy McGraw alongside Eddie Cam. Our good friend Stephen Estes went and brought his dog here. Thanks, Steve. We're at the dog-friendly LMC. Although the sign in center field says no dogs. Come on.
Defensively strong Kaylee Shapiro is up at the plate right now. Ooh, good breaking ball.
Swung on a miss. I think Steve's watching us on the iPad as he watches the game. That's good. That's where he saw his daughters at bat when he wasn't here. But he might have us on mute too.
Ooh.
That's a base hit. Good shot. Good piece of hitting, Kaylee Shapiro. Base hit, her second hit of the day. She's a 2 RBI double. And it's still 11-2 with the 4-hitter, Julia Jacob, who is 1 for 2 with an RBI double and a walk.
That was really good contact by Shapiro.
Hit off the first inning in a row. Shapiro hadn't gotten up in a row. She hit in the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and then she was left on deck in the 4th as she came up here in the 5th. That's a strike. As Regan Day Natali was wearing a jacket on the mound, was pitching.
Honestly, fair. It's pretty chilly right now.
Ooh, that'll be a base hit. Good piece of hitting and a base hit for Julia Jacobs, so she's 2 for 3 with a single, a double, and a single, a double, a run scored, and an RBI.
All you could say about these at-bats today, they've been very professional, especially from the heart of the order from the Tigers. Really making good contact, but in good counts, and waiting for their pitch. Woo!
That one is high And it'll be fielded by the center fielder. That's Lily Friedman, her second fly out to center, 1 away. She is 1 for 4 with an RBI single. And that'll bring up Sam Rosick, who had a 2-run homer, a walk, and a single. So she's 2 for 2 with a 2-run score, 2 RBIs, a homer, and a single. The right fielder, Rosick, who I don't think has touched the ball in right field. Might have been 1 base hit to her. Outside.
Good
and
breaking
the
ball.
reason she's hit so well is she hasn't swung at bad pitches.
That's right. But that looked like a decent breaking ball and good plate discipline by Sam Rosick.
Ball. That one is a base hit by Rosick.
Wow.
Perfectly placed between second and short, and Ottorino will score. They'll throw it in, and it'll be first and third, so that'll be an RBI single.
Perfect day.
Perfectly placed. Shapiro scores her first run of the game. Jacob advances to third, and Rosick has her third RBI of the game and her third hit. 3 for 3 with 2 runs scored and 3 RBIs.
And a walk too, right?
Yeah.
Good
Reached
day
base
for
all
Rosick.
4 times,
Yep.
scored twice, and in last inning she made it to third where she was stranded. Bouncer stopped by the catcher, Jules O'Connor. Mamaroneck with 3 hits this inning now has 13 hits for the game. 4 in the first, 2 in the second, 2 in the third, 2 in the fourth, 3 here in the fifth for 13, and they lead 12-2. Could score 5 more runs in this inning. It'll be ball game. So that's a ball.
Let's go, 0-2.
Ball.
Oh.
4, and coming home will be
Make it 13.
Jacob, and it's 13-2. So Ottorino walks. And they'll bring up Sasha Billick, the DP. Actually, no, we'll have another pinch hitter, Sophia Lorenzo. So our third player in this spot, Sophia Lorenzo, will pinch hit for Billick, who had a pinch hit single last inning. It was its first and second. That was a wild pitch. And Jacob scores her second run of the game. It's 13-2. Rosick on second. As Rob Moretti continues to enjoy the Yankee game in the LMC truck. Amazing. We had no delay here. We started on time at 3. The Yankees in the Bronx, 2 hours from here, didn't start until about 3:10. And they
were supposed to start at 1.
Tied at 1. Yeah, in the fourth. So they didn't start till about 3:10. Ball, bouncer, and that'll be a wild pitch. So Rosick advances to third on the wild pitch, and Ottorino to second. The second and third, the pinch hitter Sophia Lorenzo, the junior. And she'll foul it off. So the third batter in this
It's a
slot.
good pitch to hit right there.
Ball. Seven walks now issued by Pelham. Close to be the 8th as it's 3-1 now. This is Sophia Lorenzo, the listed as infielder. Pinch hitting here. Third player in this lineup slot. Oof. Ball 4. That'll load the bases. There's a grand slam would end it.
That would be something, wouldn't it?
Jordan. Actually, the re-entered McKenna Lynch. She re-entered last inning after being pinch walked for Jordan Siegel. The 8th walk of the day.
It looks to be a mound visit. Could be a pitching change.
Bases loaded. Sophia Lorenzo on first. Autorino on second. Rosick on third, as Pelham has a conference here. And two walks this inning, 1 last inning. 3 in the third, that's 6. 1 in the second, that's 7. And 1 in the first, that's 8.
Pretty long visit, and she's going to stay in. Big opportunity in this game.
For the mercy rule and for the 9-hitter Lynch.
That's right.
Lynch is a 1 for 2 as she was pinch hit for last inning and re-entered. She singled in the third.
And look at that. You saw Pelham just brought their infield in.
Infield's in. They're trying to cut the runoff.
That's right.
It's 13-2 and they can't lose by 15 or more. It's a mercy rule. You know, Pelham, no one wants to get mercy ruled, obviously.
Ooh. You know, you love to see it. A 13-2 game, and the intensity is still right there with both of these teams. Really focused on trying, Pelham specifically, trying not to get mercy down. Tigers eager on all bases.
Ball.
One more.
3-0.
One more, and you got to run.
Three and out here to Lynch.
And there
Ball
it is.
4. So that'll bring home a run. RBI for McKenna Lynch, and it's 14-2. So they're 3 away from the mercy rule win. As Sam Rosick will come home and score her 3rd run of the day. Abby Anastas will come up.
So storybook didn't happen last time up, but maybe right here.
14-2 lead. Strike right down the middle. It was a good pitch to hit.
You understand the approach, though, from Abby Anastas, who's probably thinking after a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, definitely.
Stay focused.
And that's a ground ball.
Ooh.
To throw it home.
Oh.
And a great scoop by the catcher.
Wow.
So that's a fielder's choice, 5-2.
Jules
And there's
O'Connor.
2 away.
Jules O'Connor with a really good scoop, preventing that run from scoring.
Yeah, she's been good behind the home plate, Jules O'Connor. So Grace Autorino slid, but good scoop by Jules O'Connor, and it's a 5-2.
Well, they need some ribbies, and here's somebody who knows something about ribbies, Virginia McKinney.
What was that?
They need some ribbies right here, the Tigers, to try to mercy rule this game.
They'll bat around for the 2nd time today. They haven't truly, I mean, they haven't batted around where the same players batted in the inning, but this is actually the 5th inning in a row that McKinney will bat.
Wow.
She doubles. She's the one who needs the home run for the cycle. She doubled, RBI double to start the game. Single and a stolen base, scored the run. 3 RBI triple, stranded on third, and then she grounded out to third. No, they grounded out to short. The shortstop threw forced out the player at third last inning.
Ooh.
And that's a ground ball down the line, and that could end the game. As that'll end the game, as it'll be a 3 RBI triple for Virginia McKinney, and that'll walk it off.
That's it.
As a mercy rule 3 RBI triple for Virginia McKinney, and she will finish the game, definitely the game MVP, as she has 2 triples, 7 RBIs.
Wow.
2 runs scored, a stolen base, and 2 runs scored.
7 RBIs, and then if we're going to
2 RBI triples in the 3rd and 5th inning, the RBI triples, and Mamaroneck wins this one 17-2 with their. They were up 11-2, 6 runs in the inning, so that was their biggest scoring inning of the game, 17-2. So in 5 innings they win, and McKenna with the 7 RBIs, the catcher McKinney, 7 RBIs, 2 runs scored, a stolen base, single, double, and 2 triples. Definitely won't see a game like that much.
Yeah, no, you don't, Charlie. And we're going to talk about some of the stars of this game. You got to start with Abby Tucker. 5 innings, 4 strikeouts, giving up only 2 runs. And you got a couple of other stars. Sam Rosick with a 2-run home run to center field. Virginia McKinney with 7 RBIs. Michelle Reynoso with 2 stolen bases. This was a team effort. Offensively, terrific. Defensively, terrific, except for 1 error, but that's okay. And this was really just overall a terrific game. 17-2 Tigers at 5 innings. Not even 4.2 innings.
Yeah, and the 6 innings in the 5th inning made it a 17-2 mercy rule, with it being capped by the second 3 RBI triple of the day by Virginia McKinney. So Mamaroneck is now 3-1. Pelham falls to 1-4. As a lot of people to thank for today's telecast, the CEO of LMC Media is Matt Sullivan. The community sports producer is Mr. Rob Moretti. Our cameraman were Fabio Riso and Sean Riley. Once again, for Eddie Cam, I'm Sean McGraw saying Happy Mother's Day to all mothers tomorrow, and thank you very much for watching. Have a great evening.